Hey there guys, and welcome back to UnJaded Jade. So in this video I'm going to attempt to cover a topic that, to be honest, could take up hours worth of videos. So I'm kind of just going to scratch the surface with a bit of an intro, and that is to the law of attraction and the power of your mindset and how you can ultimately change your whole reality. Okay, so I just wanted to start by saying that I am a truly skeptical person. I think perhaps this lends towards my analytical, scientific sort of brain, especially seeing as I do science at school and stuff. But my mum is quite a spiritual person, and I don't know, she can almost say anything, and I'm very quick to question it or be like, where's the evidence for that? I don't just go and blindly believe stuff unless I feel like there's true reason to believe it, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to point that out because then I think it makes it even more poignant, the fact that I'm telling you this. The whole idea of the law of attraction, although fundamentally doesn't even seem like it would be plausible, I just feel like I can't deny the fact that it works. It just changes things, okay? So I hope that it can have similar effects for you. So the question is, are you feeling open? Are you feeling open to potentially life-changing ideas? And are you willing to give ideas that are a little bit out of the norm a chance? That is the real question. Okay, so the law of attraction, in brief, is that the thoughts you have will determine the outcome of your life, whether you like it or not. So for example, if you have very negative thoughts, you project negativity into your life, and if you think really positively, you project that into your life. So it's just commonplace for most people in life to focus on the bad. Like, oh, this person is really annoying me. Oh, I wish I had more money, or I wish I looked like her, or I wish I was as skinny as her. Like, oh, I hate this bit about my body. I wish this spot would go away. I think partly due to our society, we are just in this cycle of finding the negativity in things. So if you continue to focus on the negative things, then you will only continually attract negative things. Some people like to think of it almost metaphysically, and I always hear the terms like, oh yeah, all your thoughts have different vibrations and wavelengths and frequencies and things like that. And again, I'm quite skeptical, so I don't like to just believe that. So instead of me basing it purely off of like the belief of frequencies of thoughts, I like to think of it more as your thoughts directly determine your actions. And not only your actions, but they determine your subconscious. And this is the true secret. Your subconscious, your mind. Your brain is the most powerful thing that you possess, and one of the most powerful things on this planet. And 96 to 98% of the time, it is your subconscious that is controlling everything in your body that's going on, and often your thoughts. So the whole concept is that you need to focus on the positive. So even in a negative situation, you focus on the positives. Whatever you want to attract into your life, you see it in such a positive light. So say I wanted to attract more financial abundance into my life, like money, as opposed to myself sitting here thinking, I have no money, I am poor, I am broke, I will never have any money, I really want money, I need money. Okay, that is negative, that is not going to get you anywhere. You'll probably continue at the same level of money, the same level of scarcity. If anything, you'll go down into more scarcity because you're so focused on it. However, if you do the same thing except you focus on it more positively, and instead you imagine the feelings of having that financial abundance and seeing that money as though you already have it, that is something that's hugely focused on within the law of attraction, is pretending that you already have it. You need to imagine that whatever you want to attract into your life, it is there within you already, and you do not feel a lack or a need or a want for it that is all consuming. Instead, you feel content with whatever you have right now. And that is partly the true secret, is feeling content with the now and feeling so grateful for what you have right this second that will allow you to attract even more amazing things into your life. People often ask me, how is it that amazing things just always seem to happen to you? Like, how? What is it? How? And later on in this video, I will tell you some of the things that I have managed to attract via the law of attraction. The thing is, even if you choose not to do this law of attraction, you are doing it anyway. The thing that occurs already, they have just put this name to it. If you are constantly thinking negative thoughts, the negative things just come to you and just remain there, and you will never get what you truly want. If you focus on the lack, you will attract lack. Whereas if you focus on feeling so whole and so content and so abundant in this moment, then you can only attract more abundance. And sure, this sounds like the easiest concept ever. You know, just feel grateful, be happy, focus on, you know, the things that you'd love to attract into your life, and they'll come to you. Like, it just sounds stupidly easy. It really does, and I completely relate to that. I think the first video I watched on this, I was like, what the hell, this isn't a load of rubbish. And then I came back to it in, say, a month's time and watched another video on it, and the idea just, you know, slightly got through to me a tiny bit more. And then I watched another video on it, and a few more, and more, and more, and the more you watch on it, the more you almost begin to convince yourself. What we believe determines what becomes true in our lives. If you wholeheartedly believe something, it just will become true. Even if it doesn't happen instantaneously, well, nothing ever seems to. It's almost like the placebo effect in medicine. I don't know if you've heard of it from science, but you know, where some patients aren't even given a drug, but the fact that they believe that they are going to be cured, that cures them, even though they're being given no drug. You know, that it can scientifically cure a disease, purely the belief in their mind. And scientists can't even really explain this phenomena. And it does just show the power of your mind and how your thoughts can even alter things in your body. And even on the opposite side, you have a hypochondriac, you know, who attracts sickliness and who attracts, through the worry and the stress of getting diseases, attracts the diseases to them through that worry, and then begins to mirror the symptoms until they almost have the disease. It is unnatural to reprogram your thoughts into positivity because we're so consumed on the negative, especially as teenagers. Like, how many teenagers our age know about this kind of thing or bother to learn about this kind of thing? Like, zero. Like, this is almost like a middle-aged person kind of concept, do you know what I mean? But literally, the power of your mind and what you think will change and determine your reality and your future, and even the way that you do at school, like the grades that you get and how you perform and the people that you attract into your life. It all happens because of what you are thinking. The quality of your thoughts will mirror the quality of your life. If you believe wholeheartedly that you are depressed and that you will remain depressed for the rest of your life, and that tomorrow will be a bad day and you will never get through this feeling of pain and anguish, then you won't. You won't get over those feelings. You will remain depressed. I know, especially with things like depression and anxiety, it's 100,000,000 times harder. And yet, if you can just begin to reprogram some of your thoughts to a more positive twist, then the law of attraction already begins to take effect without you realizing it. You have 60,000 thoughts on average a day, and the vast majority are the exact same thoughts that you had the day before. So you can just imagine that if you turned some of those thoughts into more positive, productive thoughts and repeated them every single day, they would start to be mirrored in your subconscious. And if they're mirrored in your subconscious, then they could be mirrored in your actions and therefore help determine a new reality to your life. And I think the thing is, that makes me not even be able to like deny that this works, is I have seen it, I have experienced it. It is this upward spiral, okay? It's literally almost effortless, and things just start to click in your life, and there are all these synchronicities, and you just wonder how they came about. And yeah, I think I can see why people say that it's almost spiritual and it's almost just purely the universe giving you things. It is almost as though your thoughts are manifesting things into your life, when really it is just your positive mindset flicking things and showing you different sides to people and to life. So people use this to attract better relationships and friendships. I've read accounts of people curing themselves of things like cancer through the power of their mind. And again, I'm such a skeptical person. I read those things and I'm like, that's like insanity. Like, that doesn't work. That must be a mutation or something in their body, or it must be some sort of random drug, you know, that you cured them. The more you read it and the more you almost experience synchronicities in your own life, the more you just start to believe it. People also attract more money and financial abundance into their life, and people attract general success. And this is something I truly want to hammer home to you, is most people think that happiness comes from being successful, from being wealthy, from having amazing friends, when truly it is the other way around. First, you must achieve your happiness and your gratitude and your contentedness with life, and then comes the success and the amazing relationships and the financial abundance and all the things that you want to attract into your life. So ever since I learned about the law of attraction and actually started to try and implement some of it into my life, some of the things I've experienced are, I did so well in my GCSEs. I mean, obviously there is the whole element of I worked hard for it, and obviously, some people are more academically inclined than others. There's always that. And yet at the same time, I do feel like partly because of my positive mindset, that is what got me to do the revision and to be mindful in lessons about learning and have a more positive attitude to exams and all that sort of thing. And you do just attract more abundance in grades. And like every single night before an exam, I would visualize myself in the exam, doing well in the exam. Something so recently, which is so crazy, is I really desired to travel. That was something that in my law of attraction meditations I was trying to attract, was traveling. And seeing as I do 4 A-levels and have a YouTube channel, I don't really have a lot of time, and I don't think it'd be very wise for me to get a job because I just don't have time and everything would just crumble before me. And then one day on my emails it popped up that there was a competition to potentially win money to fund a travel grant to go travelling with this company, and I was like, and out of 7,000 people I got shortlisted to the top 50, and then I got shortlisted to the top 10, and then I had a phone call with them, and something in me just knew that this could work out, and I won it. And that's insane, that's so crazy. And next summer I can go travel and it's partially paid for. That's crazy. Equally, my YouTube channel, like what the hell? I attracted this, I attracted you. It is uncommon to get this many subscribers in the small amount of time I have. I am well aware most YouTubers stay in the gulf of 0 to 1,000 subscribers for at least a year or 2 years or 3 years or 10 years, and somehow, it just happened for me. Do you know what? I always just knew. I just knew. I just believed. I believed when I had this channel that it would spread and that people would be there to hear me. I just knew. I just truly believed it. I spent 4 months learning how to edit videos and thumbnails and everything before I started this channel. I did not just start it on the day that I wanted to start it. For the first good 8 weeks, I still had about 150 subscribers, and yet the true difference is I acted in my own mind as though I already had thousands. I never missed an upload deadline. I uploaded every week. I worked hard on every single video. I poured myself into videos as though it was going to be benefiting so many people. And then it took off. And the videos that I had prepared as though I knew loads of people were going to be watching them suddenly were being watched by loads of people. And it's crazy because it's almost exactly as I had imagined it in my head, just as I had wanted to attract it, it came about. And I'm just so excited for the future because I believe in this, and I believe in the future of this and you being here. I believe that you are meant to be here watching this right now. I am not spiritual or religious or anything, and yet this does seem to pertain to some sort of deeper trust or something, I don't know. But yeah, I believe, I guess, and you can too, and perhaps if you do, things could change in your own life. Be grateful for the life that you have, no matter what is going on in your life. Visualize yourself where you want to be, but don't see it with the lack of where you are now. See it with the true desire to go to where you want to be. Love yourself. Act as though you've already got your dreams. Like me with my YouTube channel, act as though you already are that professional. I wake up at 5 AM just as I'm sure the truly successful business people wake up. Just do the behavioural things that you can to get you closer to the material things that you want. This is just an intro video, but I will do another video, the daily affirmations you can say to yourself, how you should go about manifesting things. I'd love to also do a video on attracting positive people and like-minded friends, because I have been blessed So my friend, trust. Everything can and will align if only you believe it. That is the secret. It's you, and it's already within you. I hope this made some kind of sense. I will link some videos in the description that probably explain it far better than I do, but anyway, see you, bye!